watching Let's Chat.
You have probably heard about the group Volunteers in Medicine. They play a critical part in making sure folks get the proper health care they need. And you got to have somebody who's driving the ship on that. Here is the official ship driver. You've seen him here before. It is Joel Henderson. Joel is the Executive Director of Volunteers in Medicine. Welcome back. Good to see you, Joel.
You too. Thank you, Chip.
Volunteers in Medicine. What's the 30-second synopsis on what the group is?
Sure. So what I say is we're kind of the gap to help folks who are uninsured, working adults who otherwise would not have anywhere to go for a primary care home. And we provide that working with one of our case managers, financially eligible, obviously got to have some criteria.
Right.
But as I always say, we work every way to make sure when folks find us, ways to either help them directly or refer them for care.
And you work in conjunction with the Medical Society here and Project Access, correct?
Absolutely. So as a primary care, we have to have someone as a partner for specialty care.
Right.
And I refer to them many times as our cousins. Once our patients are there and they have other needs beyond that, absolutely have that referral in place to work together hand in hand.
What you're doing is, of course, critical to a large segment of our population, and it says here, patients never receive a bill for any of Volunteer in Medicine's programs and services.
That's true, and I think many people go, how is that possible? Well, kind of like the screen that's here behind us is without over 100 volunteers, a combination of physicians and nurses, and besides that also, like an event we're going to talk about, fundraising partners. Yeah. And so some of that, all of that, part of that wheel or that puzzle of success of how we make sure our patients never receive a bill for the care they receive.
And you have a big thing coming up, a luncheon and an auction on March the 6th at the Marriott. Tell me what's involved in this.
We do. It's beautiful, the Chattanooga Marriott. They've done a wonderful job. If you haven't been by to refurbish that down by the convention center. So yes, and so we have very purpose-driven with this wonderful committee that I have the pleasure of working with. I think many of the folks will recognize some of their faces when they see it, when they go to our website or Facebook or some of the other promotions that are happening. And we're trying to have something very fun, intentional, with besides the actual luncheon itself, there will be a charity auction that's occurring. We're calling them experience baskets. And actually, they haven't totally committed, but I think I've almost talked into it. One of your guests today, we've gone and had conversations with local businesses of what they can donate to support our event so our patients never receive those costs.
So you're having a number of things. You're going to be auctioning off a great luncheon, and everything goes to benefit volunteers in Medicine.
It does. And also, if you don't mind me adding, this is the first time that we're having a chance to celebrate a very long-time volunteer, one of the founders, Dr. Bob Bowers, Robert Bowers.
Bob.
And the award will be named for his service legacy moving forward. Every year, we'll be recognizing a volunteer, which is very exciting.
Sure.
Since we're now 20 years into our charter with Volunteers in Medicine. Also, we'll be recognizing a patient and also recognizing a donor. Going back to without those donors and individuals, churches, grants, you name it. It's all a combination to provide what we do.
You can find a flyer like this online at the VIM website, and you'll notice a bunch of very lovely ladies in this picture, and then there's Joel, and I was asking him before we came on the air, all these beautiful ladies, and here's one guy, and it's Joel Henderson. So anyway, Joel, keep up the good work. We hope you'll come back prior to the event, fill us in, and let us know what we can do to help get even more involved and provide even more health care. Give us your website for more information.
Sure. So VIM-CHATT.org.
Sounds good. VIM-CHATT.org. We'll be right back with more of Let's Chat, and we're talking jewelry coming up after this.